My lovers, my beautiful DFs and their lovers, welcome. And tonight we are returning to the roots of the channel. So those of you who were with me from inception will remember DF download. And with tonight we're celebrating. Do you know why, DF? Because you passed the test. You passed the test, DF. What test is that? Well, I'm gonna tell you. But let's just take in the vibes, okay? Let's just take in the vibes. It's been a rough year, but a beautiful year because we've seen so much growth, you see. So you'll notice tonight I'm in my dinnerwear because one puts on their best when they're in the company of royalty. And you, my empress, you are royalty. You did it. You know what you did? You passed the test. What test is that? Your greatest test in codependency ever. Detaching from your twin. So this message is for those DFs who managed to detach. This particular wave that's managed to detach, which is a crucial point in the twin flame journey. So those of you who have walked away, those of you who have blocked your DM, those of you who are just detached, you're not abandoning them, but you're recognizing there's more in store for you, and they're kind of holding you back at this point in time. Okay, they will catch up. They're gonna catch up. I'll show you the card. I thought about this a moment ago. And they're gonna catch up, but they're holding back your ascension. And for some of you, there are soulmates coming in for you to heal your heart. For some of you, you might go directly into union within a few months. For some of you, you all are everybody is going to get some upgrades, but there's definitely ascension on the horizon. And for some of you, you will go on to be total high priestesses. You'll be totally in your power because this will be your calling, right? So yeah, you did it. And I'm really going to explore this topic in a short while, because tonight we're going to explore what's next. Now that you've detached, what's next? And then we are going to talk about the importance of detaching for you and also for your DM. But before that, we're going to celebrate. And because I'm from the Caribbean, there'll be no Moe and Shandong tonight. Tonight, we're doing it with 15-year-old rum, right? No, I'm saving this for special company, but you are special company. So we're gonna crack that bottle. I know in the Caribbean, the first few drops we give to the spirits, the ancestors. And then we have some for ourselves. Whoa. So I'm just gonna have a few of this for you. Can't drink like I used to, you know. I try to keep myself pristine to bring pure readings to you. But tonight we are going to celebrate because we're going to talk about detachment and what happens after detachment. So, dear, my empress, to you, you did it. If you can detach from your twin, you will never have another codependent relationship in your life, ever. It's the greatest test. All right, so to you. Woo. Damn, now I know why I was saving this. Lovely. Ah, that was nice. So why is detaching important, DF? For several reasons. It's instrumental for your healing because, as I said, it was your greatest test of codependency. Many of you might have manifested codependent relationships before, and there's no greater test than this one. And now you know, if you can walk away from your twin, you will never have that issue again, because now you've loved yourself enough. You love yourself. You love yourself enough not to expect, not to accept less than what you deserve. You are an empress. And if it is that they can't recognize your value, your power, who you are, then you have to walk away. So you've gotten the greatest gift, which is self-love, which is what this journey is all about. And because you were faithful to the journey, and because you passed that test, You're going to get upgrades. Some of you are going to get soulmates that are going to heal your heart until your DM is ready. Some of you will get soulmates, you know, to see you through the rest of your life. Maybe you and your DM are meant to embark on separate journeys. That's more than possible. But all of us are going to get upgrades because that's what happens to the faithful. Okay? So it's instrumental for your healing. So you've learned that lesson. That is lesson closed for you. But it's also instrumental for their healing too. You know why? I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of our DMs, they're covert narcissists. And some of them are overt narcissists. I want you all to go and do some research. Okay? Now, there is nothing, the main aim of the narcissist, and we're not talking clinical. Listen, we're just talking, if it walks like a duck, looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, we're going to have to treat it like a duck. So if it acts like a narcissist, it does narcissistic things, then we're going to treat it like that, okay? So what are narcissists or covert or overt? What are they in it for? They're in it for narcissistic supply. And let me tell you, to a DM, there's no supply more precious, more invigorating than his DF. It's the sweetest supply ever. No one can replace that. But that is dangerous for their healing. Do you know why? Because it props up their ego. So spirit is there, giving them tower moment after tower moment, trying to break that ego. And we are there, propping it up. That is why separation and detachment is so important. Those moments of separation, those moments of detachment, that's why they're so important, to allow for the breaking of their ego, and for your ego too. For your ego too. Because they invigorate us the same way. And we all have narcissistic traits. So whatever they've mirrored back to us, we're going to take it now and we're going to heal ourselves. But they too, their ego has to break in order for them to look at the core wounding that created this ego in the first place. So most of them, now that you've detached, they're experiencing that collapse of the ego. Because now they can respond to the tower moments. They don't have you there propping them up. They can look at themselves for who they truly are. So detachment is an incredibly important part of this journey. And when that ego collapses and they look at themselves and they begin to heal, now the journey shifts over to the DM. So DF, you might have felt like a lull, like a stalemate energy. It's because you have nothing further to do. You have done your Empress work. You've taken this love, you've nurtured it from nothing, and you've borne it inside of you, carrying that torch through the harshest of circumstances. You've carried that torch and developed this love. Many of you would have already told your DMs exactly what's happening here, that this is a twin flame journey. Whether they believe you or not, you've carried this love, you've nurtured it, and now it's their turn to step into their Emperor energy and take charge. Okay? So you have nothing else to do except focus on your healing and enjoy whatever abundance spirit is about to bring your way. Okay? It's their turn to step into the light and do their work on this journey. Alright? It's time for the Emperor to emerge. The Empress is here. It's time for the Emperor to emerge. So now that we've passed that test, DF, what's next? And what's next is healing. And I'm going to be using this deck today. It was sent to me by Dawn. Let me get her last initial. And it's a beautiful deck. I mean, the artwork it'll blow you away. Let me see. Yeah. Dawn B. Dawn, thank you for this, because it's a lovely deck. I mean, the artwork speaks for itself. And I mean, there's so much to explore inside this deck. So we're going to get into this deck here. And we're going to get into this deck first. All right, DF. So what comes next? What comes next is your healing. And what does Spirit have to say about that? What does Spirit have to say? What do you need to be focusing on? Because your heart's been bruised by this journey. You've been through it all. So now it's time to heal. What do you need to focus on right now? What do you require to heal your heart? We're going to take 4 cards. Whoa, apparently you require a lot. But we just want 4 today. We just want 4. Let's get 4 cards, please, Spirit. What does DF need to do right now? Yeah. I see like the music doesn't want to play, but anyway. The show must go on. Alright, I'm going to choose. Alrighty. Alright. Jeff, let's see what you need to do in the immediate. Alright. Well, this is exactly what we've done. This is why we're here. So they're telling you to release. And just release and let go. Some of you might have been on the fence. You're not sure what to do. But this is confirmation. You just need to release and allow Spirit to take all. Release any negative thoughts. Release your DM. Release all the pain. Don't harbor it inside. If some of you, I know some of you are pissed off right now. Maybe the last interaction with your DM was not the best. And that's putting it mildly, right? Okay? But you have to release it all. You can't hold that in your heart. You can't hold that in your heart. That creates blockages. And DF is all about the love. So just release it all to Spirit. Release it all to the divine so that it can all be transmuted into love. And trust that everything is going to be all right. So that's the first card. The next thing they want you to do is give back to others. Because you are going to receive quite a lot from Spirit. Lots of upgrades, lots of abundance. And to whom much is given, much is expected. So give back to Mother Gaia, nature. We have your animals. So some of you are being called to be earth angels. Give back to children. Give back to those who are less fortunate, the elderly. And take pride in your work because you have done such an amazing job. There are many people who have opted out of this journey in like the most final of ways. And you're still here. You've done a great job, DF. And then it says here, unexpected. What is unexpected here? I'm seeing this person moving from a place of barren into this area of abundance. So there's unexpected abundance coming towards you. Let me get a tarot deck. One moment. They tell me to use this Kipper, this Gilded Reverie. Alright, let's see what is this unexpected card about. Spirit, what is going to be unexpected? They're telling me your expansion. You are going to you're going to expand in so many different areas. Yeah, because this card is 48. That's what reduces to 12 and then reduces to 3. So that's about collaborations and starting the building of foundations. Networking. Let's see, what's going to be unexpected? One moment, guys. Okay. What's going to be unexpected? Your freedom. And we talked about 3. But what I'm also given here, what I'm also being shown here is this key. And to me, this is a key to unlock secrets, unlock your heart, unlock your love, unlock somebody's heart. So I'm getting that there's going to be some kind of unexpected love coming your way, either from your DM, which is what I'm getting, or from someone else. You're going to be given the key to love. And then we have here good fortune. So for some of you, or maybe all of you, there's unexpected abundance coming your way. Or maybe the unexpected end to a particular karmic cycle or karmic lesson. Let's get 2 more cards on this unexpected. What's going to be unexpected? So there's an unexpected love coming into your life. Or somebody's heart is going to get unlocked unexpectedly. Or somebody's going to get them freedom unexpectedly. I'm getting that message as well. Let's get 2 more cards. Spirit, may we have 2 more cards, please? Unexpected knowledge, unexpected strength, because this is 26 reduces to 8. So there's some spiritual knowledge that you are going to get. And I told you guys are going to get upgrades, right? So there's unexpected fortune coming your way, unexpected love. You're going to feel this unexpected feeling of freedom. And what's this? There's going to be some kind of clean sweep or cleaning up or some kind of closing of ties in your life. Some situation is going to be wound up or cleaned up. And it's 11, so it's something to do with your twin. Okay. And then the next card, the last card, is flow. They want you to go with the flow of the universe. It's another number 8. So again, strength card, because they've seen your strength. Don't get caught in anybody's web. Don't get caught in any kind of karmic web with your DM and or any other third party or anything like that. You have to be like this dragonfly, free and going with the flow of the universe. So DM, that's, why am I saying DM? Maybe that's what's happening with them. They have to go with the flow. So DF, that's what's coming immediately. In terms of your healing. Let's go and have a look now into the Akashic Tarot to see what's next in your soul contract. What's next? I'm going to keep these cards here. What's next? Let's go here. Let's take 4 cards and we can always clarify. All right, this one they want us to have. What's next? Wow. Wow. Let's get 1 more card because we said we'll take 4. That's beautiful. Wow. That's beautiful. All right, so I'm going to read the cards on the bottom first. Six. News. Okay, I'm going to read it like that. All right. So the first thing, know that your debts, whatever karmic debts you have had, or you may have come into this life with, know that it's been repaid. This is a karmic trench reversed. So you've not racked up any negative karma for yourself. You are absolutely in balance, and that's why you are getting advancement on your journey. This is why different avenues and different options are open up to you, because this is a 7 of Cups. So that talks about exploring your options. So for some of you, you guys might be traveling the world, but it's definitely a go-ahead that you have graduated into the next phase of your journey. And there's so much doors that are going to open up for you. And then we have here the 2 of Forces. So many paths are going to open up for you. You see, right beyond this tree of knowledge, there is light, there is the sun, there is abundance. So there's total abundance waiting for you next. And that's because your heart has been faithful. Now with this Muse card, I'm noticing that it's a card number 15. And 15 in traditional tarot, that is the devil. So you have said goodbye to codependency. You have said goodbye to this dependency on someone who was your muse, your inspiration for going on this journey or starting this journey in the first place, but who has now become irrelevant because you are now an empress. They have done their job. They've pushed you. They've been your inspiration. But now you realize what this journey is all about. And it's all about self-love. You said goodbye to this devil. And that's why abundance is going to rain down on you. There's something incredibly important that's going to happen to you in the summer. And we are in summer now. So expect all these wonderful things to open up. And we saw that There's going to be new love coming in for you guys. We saw the upgrades. We saw unexpected abundance. And we saw good fortune. So all this is going to happen in the summertime. There's going to be so many things bombarding you. I think you're going to be spoiled for choice. And you're going to stand here fully in your power. This is the Queen of Scrolls. This is the Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of Spirit. This is the Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Cups. You are going to be the keeper of knowledge. The keeper of knowledge. So there's lots of knowledge that's going to be given to you. I think we saw a card like this, didn't we? Yes, we did. We got that knowledge card, right? So this is a confirmation. Many of you are going to get knowledge from beyond the veil. Hidden knowledge. Knowledge only given to a few. And that's because you've been strong. So that's what's next for you. You have graduated onto the next stage of your journey. Let's see what lessons you're going to learn there. Because the lessons never end. This is what life is about. It's all about your soul growth. So let's see what lessons are going to be cropping up for you. What lessons are going to be cropping up for you? Four cards. Told you some of you guys are going to get a soulmate or your DM returns. We have the journey card again. So this is all just a confirmation of what we've been seeing in all the decks so far. Egypt. Maybe that's a sign of travel. And then trees. Trees are always about knowledge. So we get the confirmation of all the messages that we've been getting. First of all, there is going to be an ascension in your love life. Your love life is going to go into a higher realm. There is going to be that movement there, whether it's with your DM or with someone else. But a relationship is coming to you, a significant one. For others, there is going to be this journey, this advancement on your journey. So you're moving ahead, full sails ahead, because you've gotten that push from spirit. So you guys will be stepping up into your spiritual journey. Some of you might actually be traveling. That might be part of the journey that you have to embark on now. Some of you might be going to Egypt. And Egypt for me has always been like the seat of knowledge, seat of power. And you might be getting great strength and inspiration, because I'm seeing here inspiration from the divine here. And it can't get stronger than the pyramids. They're older than time. Okay? Some of you, maybe the person that's coming in is someone that you shared a past life in Egypt with. But definitely, it looks like there is some kind of knowledge that's going to be passed on to you. Because the trees, so it's been told, have been oldest teachers. Because remember when they talk about the tree folk? So there is some knowledge. And remember, we use trees to make paper. So that's all about recording knowledge. So there's some kind of hidden knowledge, some kind of ancestral knowledge, some kind of knowledge of the higher realms that's going to be passed on to you, because you are worthy. All right. So let's look now at your spiritual journey. I'm going to take two cards from this deck. Can't remember, this one is what? The Mystical Shaman deck. I'll get two cards from here, and then two cards for the Shaman's Oracle. So we have these two cards. And then we get 2 from the Shaman's Oracle here. Spirit, maybe have 2 cards, please. What's next on your spiritual journey? Okay. Let's get another card. Maybe it's supposed to be unknown. Let's see what's going on here. Spirit, maybe have 1 more card, please. Thank you. Alright, let's try this way. A lot of the oracle decks like to be shuffled like this. You know what? I'm getting that we're only meant to have 1 card. Okay. We're going to leave it like that. They're in charge. Alright, so what's next on your journey? We have Coyote Spirit, and I'm really getting this is a kind of hangman energy here because of the intensity of the eyes. But there's a sense of determination here. And this is all about this power that's shining out of this animal. You know, it's wit, it's smarts. There's this inner knowledge. You see the piercing eyes. So you're going to be seeing things from a higher perspective with this Coyote Spirit here. That's what's called for. And you're going to be stepping into a time of transformation. Because I'm seeing here number 13, and that's all about transformation. Or you may get a message of someone's transformation here. 13, scorpionic energy, transformation energy. And then we have this moon intuition, and there's a planet behind here. And then the spiral. The spiral is always about it's all about transformation. So I'm getting that you're going to step into a place where you are totally transformed. You're not going to recognize yourself. With lots of spiritual gifts and with a direct connection to the divine, getting direct communication from spirit. You're going to be seeing a higher perspective of this whole situation. When you reflect, because we have the shaman of reflection here, when you reflect on everything that has happened, you're going to understand why everything had to unfold like it unfolded. It might not have been what you expected, but suddenly it's going to make perfect sense to you. Because you're going to get this higher knowledge, this higher perspective on everything. Why they did the thing they did, why you entered onto this path, why you had those experiences you've always had. And that's because everything was building up to this perfect moment in time when you could be this shaman, when you could be this high priestess. Nothing is wasted. Every experience valuable. Okay? All right. And lastly, let's see what's coming in for love. Although we had a hint of it all along, I didn't expect that they would talk about love so early. Let me just put this here. Oh, don't worry, love never dies. All right, let's see. What do the romance angels have to say about love? One second. Apparently a lot. Yes, let's see what's happening here. What's going on? Oh. Yes, alrighty. Alright. So the first card we got was children. Your love life is being affected by children. For some of you, and I'm getting this probably with your DMs or whatever, um, maybe they were in situations that had children and that really, played an important role in the decisions that they may have made. But even more than that, what I'm getting is that what's really influencing this journey right now is the inner child work that has to take place now with our DMs. We have done ours. Okay? We have done that inner child work. And there's more to be done. We can't sit here on our spiritual high horse. There's more to be done. There's always another layer of healing that we have to go through. It's just that we've reached a point where we can stand in our Empress energy and not be incredibly emotional about it and reactive, but look at it with a kind of objectivity and understanding that we were just working with the tools that we had, and we can forgive ourselves and not be motivated purely by emotion. It's tempered by the headspace. Okay, so they're going through that healing right now. And then it says here, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for many of you, you are meant to come back together with your DM, but it's all after this work has to be done. They're not to come to you broken. They're not to come to you still acting out of their wounding. They have to heal just like you healed, and for that requires time. Now, I don't advocate waiting for anyone. You have to live your life. In fact, when you wait, they wait too. Right? You mirror each other. It's the same stalemate energy. So you have to shift that energy and move on, and when they're ready, they're going to catch up. If you're available, you guys will be together. If not, well, hard luck. Right? And then it says flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And that's what I'm getting here. Explore your options. Remind yourself what being a woman looks like, what being a woman feels like. That anticipation, that energy that you have with someone else. That flirtation, that anticipation, the little games we play, the stolen glances, the little touches. Remind yourself what it feels like to be wanted, to be courted. All that witty banter and conversation. Remind yourself what courtship feels like. Test out your power a bit. Don't manipulate anyone, okay? And then it says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So there's going to come a time when you're going to be required to work on this partnership that you have with your DM. That's going to come eventually, but you'll know when that time is. But for some of you, for most of you, that time is now. Their ego, the time isn't now. Their ego needs to break. So at least you can have a functional relationship where people aren't reacting out of their wounding, okay? All right, and finally, let's get some angel answers. What do they want to say? And then we're gonna close off for the night, okay? So I'm gonna get 4. Alrighty, 1. Whoa, what's this? These cards are just flying out tonight. Wow, guys. I'll take the ones that landed on the table. Perfect. So this sounds like advice for your love life. All right, let's see what's happening here. Aww. All right. So the first thing that they have, it says, ask for help from others. And I'm really getting, this is time to build or rebuild or tap into the community of friends around you, and not just friends in the 3D, but also your spirit guides, angels, archangels. Commune with the divine. right? And ask for their help, because they're around us all the time, but they can't help us unless we ask, because we have free will. Okay? So it says ask for help from others. And then it says communicate clearly. And I'm getting communicate clearly to them, the divine. Ask for what you want clearly. Make sure that your intentions are clear. But I'm also getting that two people are going to come back together. They're going to be brought back together by divine. There's going to be a cycle that's going to open. You see the world here? There's a cycle that's going to open, because they're going to be brought back together by divine. And you need to communicate. You see my throat is closing up? So work on that throat chakra, people. You need to communicate clearly, and not just communicate clearly, but also be willing to compromise and balance the scales between you guys. Take a balanced approach to the situation, not just seeing it from your side of the fence, but trying to understand what they were feeling in that moment in time and their perspective, their life, get a high perspective on things. And then they're telling you lastly, there's no need to worry. There's no need to worry. The love that you have, especially with your DM, it's an eternal flame that cannot be altered by anyone. You don't have to worry about a damn thing. Okay? So don't worry. You just embrace. See, your hands are outward. All the opportunities and upgrades that are going to be coming towards you. And know that you've accomplished what you set out to do, which is to stand in your power as an empress and as a queen of fire. Okay? You did a great job. Cheers to you. Bye.